The chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament, Muwanga Kivumbi, called officials from the Ministry of Lands to appear before the committee to answer queries in the Auditor General's report, despite receiving a letter requesting to postpone the sittings since the Permanent Secretary was not in the country. Officials led by the Undersecretary, Ministry of Lands, Juuko Richard, appeared, and the committee members questioned their capacity to account for the money in the Auditor General's report. The discussion was on whether to proceed with the meeting or not. Some MPs said these have wasted their time. MPs emphasized that under the Public Finance Management Act, the accounting officer will be personally accountable to the Parliament of Uganda.
When they came to my office, I ordered them to appear for a meeting called, which I could not adjourn.
We are constrained to continue without the accounting office.
Chair and members, we've lost on time. Monday is a day that some of us would have spent in our constituencies. Before us have no capacity to respond as a responsibility of the accounting officer. But, Chair, for me, it's a sign of negligence on the part of our colleagues.
Procedure right to continue when we know they don't have that authenticity, they are not so authentic to answer what we are raising to them.
Self-defeating for us to entertain the responses, the deliberations with this entity without the accounting officer.
The chairperson of the committee said out of the over 100 billion shillings the ministry received from government financial year 2022-2023, only 11 billion was audited.
Audited amount of money for this entity before us is only 11 billion out of 100. Less than, and when you go to details, less than 10%. Need an internal audit report because you have only 10%. And you are not surrendering these documents at will. You are walking away from here to your office with the CID to retrieve the following documents without you auditing: a management letter, internal audit, and the annexes I've talked about.
According to Muwanga Kivumbi, this is one of the entities that has availed the Auditor General with small details in the responses.
Under normal circumstances, I'm now invoking powers of the High Court of this committee to summon this accounting officer on 26th. I will not hear that she traveled, she went everywhere, she will be under criminal summons.
I'm Navka Farida and Dan Lugemwa at Parliament.